shame. I start to wonder. Don't get on you. Don't get for days. Can't you don't get on you. Don't get for days. Don't get on you. Don't get for days.
Aloha, this is Air Tiki 921 crew member. As this is a shoeless flight to a barefoot destination, the crew will move through the aisles to collect all remaining footwear for immediate and permanent disposal. Thank you for your cooperation and for listening.
Okay, back to the music now. Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time right here at Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com. Your happy place, baby. Rise and shine. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. Let's get this day started off right, shall we? Here we go.
Now, friends, let me tell you about this cat that I once met. Smooth talker with an export cigarette. I don't believe I ever saw him without a cocktail in his hand. No one swings his horn to the big band voodoo band. Yeah! Now he strolls through the city like a big old alley cat, with his pink striped suit and a big bad voodoo hat. I don't believe I ever saw him without a kitten on his hand. And no one swings his horn to the big band voodoo band. Hey, Mr. Big Striped Suit. Hey, Mr. Hidey, Hidey Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Yeah!
Oh, yeah. Rise and shine, everybody. Another gorgeous, beautiful day is here. The chocolate bar is open for business. I got the beautiful hippie chick right by my side.
Good morning, everybody.
How you doing this morning?
I'm good.
No B-Dog this morning. He is running a marathon in France.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Flaz Noogies is here.
Good morning.
All festive this morning.
I am.
Yeah.
That's his Miami, Magnum Piaggio.
Yeah,
Okay.
Magnum
Okay,
Piaggio.
I got you. Okay. All right. So, got a big show for you. Of course, we got the JBL Legends Travel Moment. We got the Almanac with Tiki Jane. And when this is, we got one more show after this next week of the year. All right.
Wow.
All right. You ready to rock and roll? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
That's right, Jack. Those drops so sweet. Hey, Mr. Pinstripe Sue. Hey, Mr. Hidey Ho. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Mr. Wingtip Shoes. Hey, Mr. Always on the go. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the answers. We all wanna know. Well, I know you got the answers. Yeah, we all wanna know.
Woo-wee. Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. We're back on Eastern Island time. Right here on Tiki Man Radio, TikiManRadio.com, your coastal Americana radio station, coming to you live from the Chocolate Bar Studios in beautiful Harrison Bay to the backyard in Valley Center, Kansas, and to all of our friends up in Canada, the snowy country of the world right now. If you live where Monica is, she's got 3 feet of snow and still worried about her roof, but that's better than it was last week. I think some of it's melted. But we got some rain coming, so hopefully that'll melt some of it off. And, of course, Verona Corona, you know, she may have a flurry over there on her side of the country.
She has 4 inches
Of what?
snow.
Okay. Well, last week I said that, and he was like, no, she don't have snow over there. They have sunshine. It's springtime on her side of the country.
No, it was now. They got snow this week.
Okay. Well, maybe it just moves really slow up there. So good morning to Verona Corona, and of course our producer Monica, who is always listening. Vacuum cleaner Tom, and I saw Tinkerbell chiming in there on the chat this morning. Good morning to you, sweetheart.
Good morning.
We still got to get you down here to the Tiki Bar sometime. You know, whatever happened to that road trip they were going to make?
Well, you know, things happen. Life happens.
Okay. All right. Well,
Life happens.
so good morning to you.
I remember what happened to the road trip. Her sister had the accident and passed away.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All
That's
right.
what happened.
Well, okay. I guess that's a good excuse.
That's a really good excuse.
All right. Well, there you go. You get there's your mulligan.
Yeah.
The BAR in Memphis, Tennessee, home of the Bodyguard and Ambassador Retreat. And, of course, the ambassador was out there running around with B-Dog and Lou. Let me see if I can scroll down here to the picture. Oh. Yeah, there they are. Here they are in the marathon. And Lou looks like, will somebody save me? Please save me.
She don't look like that. She looks like she did a great job.
They all did a great job. And, you know, just because it's not good for me doesn't mean that it's not good for them. And I encourage them to continue doing that. So,
No, it's fantastic.
overnight, they all flew to France, and they're running in a marathon over there. So, there you go. You know. Some
Tour de France.
Tour de France. Yeah. Yeah. It's a... so is it the same? Do they call it a 10K there, or is it something else? Like they got to be different, right?
Over in
miles.
France?
Yeah.
I think it's in meters.
Meters.
Probably.
Yeah. 10 billion meters.
Right.
All right. So good morning to, and of course, we mentioned last week that the bodyguard. Yeah, you got him a couple of bucks there. I went deer hunting, and hopefully we get some beef jerky out of that. Or I tell you, I really like the deer patties. You know,
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Ground venison.
God, man, that's good. That's good.
We have some upstairs in the freezer.
Well,
Thaw it out.
there you go.
I'll thaw it out.
There you
Make
go.
you some this
always,
week.
you know, it's like I'm always hangled around here. You know, with what do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? Where do you
I
want
know.
that?
It is, listen, we'll get to that later, but it is like a big chore. I'm like, because
Yeah, Saturday she calls me. She's in the grocery store where all the food is. All the food. Hey, I'm here in the store with all the food. What do you want to eat this week? I don't know, man. I don't know. I was having to fix the last week's problem, which was the garage door she tore up. So I had to fix that, and then I had to go get some parts to fix it and do all this stuff. So I'm trying to get all that done.
so I say, okay, but so I say, what would you like to eat this week? He will never answer me.
Well,
So then on the day, so I just get things, you know, to make things, you know, different things that I know how to cook. So then on the day, I'm like, in the morning, I'm like, what would you like for dinner tonight? I don't know. I just ate breakfast. I'm like, that is not an answer.
yeah, I
That
know.
is
I
not
got.
acceptable.
I
You
got to
need
plan out the next 3 days of meals, and I
do,
just
because-
had a biscuit, and you know,
Things have to be defrosted.
well, you know.
And if it's not defrosted, you're not eating. Or you're eating beans.
Well, I don't even get into that, but
You're eating beans.
well, it didn't go that smooth, right? She's like, "Listen, guess what I got? I got a pizza." I'm like, "That sounds great." You know, I'm standing on a ladder, right? Standing on a ladder, and I'm like, "So that sounds great." And then she's like, "No, I don't think I'll get that. I think I'll put them back. What else you want?" I'm like, "Hell, I didn't want a pizza 30 seconds ago." Oh, anyway.
So I made tacos.
She made tacos. Beers and Bones Patio here in Harrison Bay, Tennessee, home of our good friends, the Golden. Golden Girl with the good smelling hair. And, of course, the grill master himself, Mr. Golden. Happy Sunday to you guys. Hope you're doing fabulous. The cabin up north, the Brap Shack and Deer Lodge in Old Forge, New York. Home away from home for Donna and Bob Cummings. Are they in the Coyote Woods or are they in the Brap Shack this week?
They are, let me see here. She said they are in the Brap Shack.
All right, cool. And I did see somewhere a picture of the snowmobiles. So they got the snowmobiles out, right?
Yeah, they got Bridget, the baby panther. They got her out. Did you see that? She
I
was
don't know.
riding on the snowmobile.
You had the text message. I was hoping you'd fill us all in on what happened.
Oh, it was pretty funny. It's cute.
Baby panther.
Her dog. She calls her the baby panther.
I see.
And how about Jinx Creek Retreat, located in Ocean Isle Beach, North Carolina. That is home of Mo and the Mystery Man.
All right.
So good morning. I've been meaning to add that for weeks now. Jody sent it to me because she made the sign for them.
Jinx Creek.
Jinx Creek
Creek
Retreat.
Jinx Creek.
Yeah, located in Ocean Isle Beach, North Carolina.
I wonder if there is a creek there called that.
I knew you were going to say something. Yeah, what is Jinx Creek? Did that mean that
You get jinxed.
You get jinxed?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you cross that creek and you're jinxed.
it's a small town, little beach town. So good morning to you guys. Hope you're doing fabulous. Mo and the Mystery Man. The Treetop Flowers Patio and Tiki Bar, located over in Queen City, North Carolina, home of Marty and Angela Gentry. Good morning to you guys. Hope you're doing fabulous. Rick and Pat's Backyard Oasis in Williamsport, Maryland, home of Shy Patty and Rick the Stick, the one-eyed bandit himself, who has a show coming up this afternoon. The northern headquarters of Tiki Man Radio, that is the Paradise Way Tiki Bar up in Indiana, home of Ed the Train Man, his beautiful wife Pat, and of course all the grandkids and the conductors, everybody that helps do the show on Monday nights at 6 p.m. Get on the Peace Train with Ed the Train Man. Good morning to you guys. The Beachy Shell Hideaway in beautiful Key West, home of V-Man and me show, and the Beachy Shell Studios, where they do their show on Fridays, and we took a poll Friday night, and we've been talking a little bit about this, maybe changing the time of Coastal Confessions. And so the poll that we put out there said, yes, 7 to 9 would be better. So going into the new year, we'll be moving that show to 7 to 9 instead of 8 to 10. Because, you know, it's man, if people work throughout the week, man, you're wiped out by the time Friday comes around, right? So, you know, about 9 o'clock, people are like, all right, I'm out. I'm going to bed. So, you know, of course, you get a different crowd. You get the drunks in there later, you know. But, you know, they just woke up. So they're okay. But and they can always go later depending on how the show's going. So kind of cool. B-Man and Me show. Good morning to you guys. The Pond Front Patio in Ottawa, home of B-Dog and Lou in the Legends Studio. Of course, that is Tropical Country. B-Dog and Lou on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Lake Music in Harrison Bay, the Big House on the Hill. That is Flaz and Larice, the lovely Larice, who's
In the window.
in the windows, stoned.
No, she is not.
No, I'm just kidding.
She is
We'll
not.
get to that in a minute. That's a good radio. Because I'm curious about some of this stuff, you know, this liquid stuff. But anyway, the Southwest Florida Daddy-O Patio of the Seaside Shisha.
All right.
That is Dave Sines and Beth Travers. Good morning to you guys. I hope you're doing fabulous. The Comeback Tiki Hut up in Minnesota, where you'll find the best mimosas on Sunday morning.
You betcha.
Shelley Forsythe and the crew. The Z&G Patio in Memphis, Tennessee, home of our good friends David and Gina. Rocking on the back porch to Tiki Man Radio. And, of course, the Swedes over in Sweden. Good afternoon to you guys. Hope you're doing wonderful. And JoJo's Northeast Sea Shack in Manford, Massachusetts, just outside of Boston. The JoJo's! Yeah. And, of course, Tiki Man Radio is streaming live on the Camys Grammy live cam over on YouTube. If you're listening to us on the radio, you can go over to YouTube and see the show. Come over and be part of it. If you're out there now, please go ahead and hit the like button. And looks like we got about 16 likes and 24 people watching. You know, you can do that as well, Flash.
I can.
Yeah, you can hit the like button. Did you know that?
I did. I do.
And that's the one on the left.
I understand. It's one on the left.
Yeah, and Lou is with B-Dog this week, so we should have no dislikes. So we should be good. It should be good. You know, she's already awake and doing well. So, and of course, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and we're not on Twitter anymore. But you can, what is it, Threads? That's what I was thinking
You're on
of.
Threads. I changed to Blue Sky, too.
Yeah, Blue Sky. Speaking of Blue Sky, what's going on with Blue Sky? Did Blue Sky, is it up for sale or not? What are we doing?
I don't know yet.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I thought I saw something where, you know,
I've got Threads and I have Blue Sky.
well, you're
and I
just a
used to
TikTok
have-
person now.
And I used to have X, but I got rid of that years ago. So,
Yeah. And of course, you can go over to TikiManRadio.com, find out everything you want to know about what's going on. You've got a schedule there. You can download the free app. You can listen to us on a variety of other apps. We're on 26 different platforms. And all of our shows are archived over at SoundCloud. So if you ever want to listen to another show and you don't want to watch the video, you can go over to SoundCloud. Make sure if you sign up on SoundCloud, you get the free version. All it does is play like a little commercial or an ad or something at the beginning, and then it'll play it. Now, the cool thing about SoundCloud is, you can pause it, you can download it, you can do all kinds of stuff. So it's kind of cool.
were you talking about Blue Sky, the app, or Blue Sky, the
Volkswagen
van?
bus.
No, it is not for sale. They decided to keep it.
Okay, well, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
I was talking about Blue Sky, the app.
How long does that stuff last?
24 hours.
I believe it does. But anyway, I feel like there's a little bit of a delay. And there's nothing to do with the streaming. But anyway, so they made a post which broke all of our hearts that they were selling Blue Sky. The Volkswagen bus, I guess I should be more specific.
Yeah.
This would be Ed the Train Man and, and Pat, in case you can't remember who that is.
And then I was like, no, don't sell it. But then they're not going to. They're
Yeah.
going to keep it.
Then they sobered up and said, "We're not doing that," and put out another ad about it. So good. I'm glad you're
Good,
not. I
'cause
know
I really like that
it's
book.
such a beautiful buzz and hard to get, man.
And they worked so hard on getting it fixed up.
Yeah, anybody that's ever had a bus and sold it has always regretted it. So, especially if you had one years ago when it was just another car on the road or whatever, you wish you had it back because they're hard to get. So,
Yeah.
all right, let's take care of our 10 o'clock sponsors. Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man is streaming live on the Camys Grammy Live Cam. Camys Grammy is the official sign company of Tiki Man Radio. If you're looking for a special sign for your event, your tiki bar, or just your backyard, or maybe you just want a flamingo in your backyard, reach out to Camys Grammy. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the banner for Camys Grammy. Camys Grammy Live Cam, the official live cam of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man.
Reef rum is for the nonconformists, but moderates will appreciate it likewise. It's for the forever young spirits. For people who don't care about roles and labels. For those who just want to have a good time on any occasion, by themselves or with fellow adventurers. Its eccentric blend with sweet and smoky flavors is an invitation. Get out of your comfort zone, unapologetically enjoy yourself, and keep making new memories. Cheers. Reef rum, sweet and smoky for the wise and the rebel.
Reef Rum, the official rum of Tiki Man Radio. Step out of your comfort zone and order yours today.
Hello, everyone. This is Tiki Jane, and I would like to tell you about my sponsor, Castaway Sauce Company, for my show, the Tiki Man Radio Weekly Almanac. That airs each Sunday during Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man, where I take you back in time with history of the world and Tiki Man Radio. Satisfy your heat tooth and spice up your life with Castaway Hot Sauce from Castaway Sauce Company. With a variety of different flavors to choose from and a wide range of spice levels, they have the perfect hot sauce for you. From Mango Chipotle, a lower heat sauce with a touch of sweetness, to Blackbeard's Revenge, the flagship sauce of Castaway. Delicious but deadly, and not for the faint of heart, Castaway Sauce Company is sure to satisfy your desire for great hot sauce. Visit their website, CastawaySauceCompany.com, and order yours today. Tune in each Sunday for the Tiki Man Radio Weekly Almanac with me, Tiki Jane, and learn more about Castaway Sauce Company, world history, and Tiki Man Radio. Until next time, this is Tiki Jane. I'll see you on the radio.
Tiki Man Radio is gearing up for the Panama City Parrothead Rendezvous, April 24th through the 26th, 2025. Man, I can't believe it's been 10 years. We've had a lot of fun and had a lot of memories over the years. Make your plans. Come over and have some fun with us. That's the Panama City Parrothead Rendezvous 2025, April 24th through the 26th in beautiful Panama City Beach. Make sure you register, sign up, and stop by the big Tiki Man Radio tent right next to the stage and say hi to us. Tiki Man Radio, 10th anniversary of the Panama City Parrothead Rendezvous. Come on out and have some fun with us. You know, the biggest party of the year is the Tiki Bar Summer Party. And this year it's going to be on July the 12th, 2025. The 18th annual Tiki Bar Summer Party with special musical guest Marty Nickel and others to be determined. Bring your swimming trunks, bring your flip-flops, bring your beer, and come on out and have a party with me, Tiki Man style. That's the 18th annual Tiki Bar Summer Party, July the 12th, 2025, right here in Harrison Bay at the old Tiki Bar. Come on out and have some fun. I'm not going to live forever, you know. Oh, and don't forget to bring the Reef Rum. That's right. Whatever you do, don't forget to bring the Reef Rum. But David is making plans to be here as well at the party. And we announced this week that Reef Rum will be our sponsor for our 10th anniversary of the Panama City Parrothead Rendezvous.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
There's lots of rum in our future. He heard Flaz was coming. He's like, well, all right, I guess I'll be there.
That's right.
Flaz is coming for the anniversary, and we certainly appreciate that. So, who we got out there today, Hippie Chick? Are you with me?
I'm with you.
Okay, fine.
We got Rick Martinez. He says, have you been good this year, Danny?
No,
Nick
no.
has some reef rum to go in your stocking.
Oh, yes. Yes, I have. I have been very good.
Let's the rum pump. I can't say it right. But that's what he said.
Well, good morning to you, brother.
And then we got our producer, Monica, who is always listening.
She's always listening. Good morning to you.
She said, happy Sunday and happy second Advent. We are still snowed in up to our hips, but it looks great outside for Christmas. The house is almost ready for the big day. Have a wonderful day.
Well, there you go.
Well, honey, let me tell you. I'm just going to do a side note. I haven't even put up the first thing yet.
Listen, we put up Santa Claus
Just
last
have no
week.
motivation for celebration right now.
And threw Angel's bra or panties or something on him. I can't remember what it was.
We got bra and panties,
Bras
on,
and
Santa,
panties.
on Santa Claus, yeah.
He's happy.
He's happy, yeah. And then we got Manny Rico out there. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you. Happy Sunday to you.
We got Frank Goddard's out there.
Morning, Frank.
Good morning. Jason Whitler's out there chiming in.
Yeah,
saying
morning
good
to you.
We got Bahama Brad is out there.
Good morning.
Anthony Centula saying hello. Good morning to you, sir.
Morning to you.
And we've got Felicia and Ed Kubiak.
The conductors are out there
Yes,
this
they're
morning.
out there. And we got Ada Longo saying hello.
Good morning to you, Ada.
We've got Johnny Rustler. Good morning.
The Beach Bums. Yeah, Johnny Rustler, the man, the legend himself. I saw him the other day in a picture somewhere with a pink guitar somebody was giving him.
Oh, that's fun.
Nice.
Then we got, let's see, Z and G are out there.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We got Graham Andrews and Nicole.
Good morning.
Morning to you. He was sharing some pictures from...
He said that they were down in Florida, or I've got it on another post. I'll tell you exactly where they are.
Okay.
Or wait a minute. I'm sorry. Graham is in Florida. I thought you said, were you talking about David, Z and G? Okay.
It lasts a long time, doesn't it?
It does.
It lasts a long time. There's
right,
lingering
stop.
effects of
All right,
this.
stop.
We're
Stop
gonna,
already.
Yeah, this is good radio.
That's
We're going
what
to talk
I
about
said.
it.
I had a little brain fog this morning.
Yeah.
All right.
That was the first time when she said I have brain fog. I was like, oh no, oh
All right. Here we go. Harold Booth is out
no.
there.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. We got Castaway Sauce Company.
All
out there.
right, Castaway Sauce Company. We're so glad to have them back on board.
Yes, we are. And let me go to the next one. And we got the Trop Rock Elvis, Bob Shealy is
The
out
man.
there.
I hope he's going to come back to Key West this year.
I hope so too. Then we got Dan Ware and Rachel are out there.
Morning.
And he says, good morning, beautiful people.
Good morning to you.
And
brother.
Graham and Nicole said they are in St. Augustine today, and they came to see the Christmas lights. That's nice.
Yeah, St. Augustine. I love St. Augustine.
And then, let's see, we got Mo is out there. Good morning to Mo.
Good morning to you.
Donna Cummings and Bob Cummings, they're out there.
Yeah, good morning.
She said they have 4 feet of snow there.
Wow.
And Bridget went for her first snowmobile ride.
Well-
That's their dog class.
Now, 4 feet of snow, if you're a snowmobile family, that's perfect.
That's perfect.
I mean, that's as good as it gets.
Do you
Really.
think they ride on top of it?
I'm sure they do.
Or does it make its own tunnel?
I don't know. I don't know. And let's see, we got Shelly Forsythe out there, and James. Good morning to you guys.
Yeah,
morning.
good morning. You betcha.
And then we've got Crystal Carpenter and Donovan Lee Carpenter.
Well,
They're
good
on it.
morning,
Good
guys.
morning.
Happy Sunday to you.
Happy holidays to you guys.
I thought they were in the witness protection program.
I thought so too. Then we've got
We won't tell nobody.
I'll say it. Z and G said that they are in Destin, Florida today.
Oh, Destin, Florida.
Yeah, Well, I don't know. Is Destin still warm or is it a little cool? I would say it's probably a little cool in that.
Yeah, it's not. It's certainly not summertime down there. That's for sure.
And then we've got Shy Patty, Miss
Good
Patty
morning.
Smith's out there. Good morning. We got Verona Corona. She is counting down the days till she goes to Mexico.
Yeah, it won't be long.
No, it will not. And let's see who else I'm at. We got Josh Clark and Chelsea, and they sent us they sent us a beautiful card.
They did. You know what? Thank you for that. Thank you for that Christmas card. That was nice.
But you didn't send your return address, so you don't get one back.
I've got their address. I had to send them a box of swag for the school.
Okay, good. And then let's see, who did I miss here? We got Amy Harris is out there.
Morning to you, sweetheart.
We got David Burks is out there.
Well, David Burks, good morning to you, ma'am.
And Kevin Phelps and Angel. Hopefully we'll see them today.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Happy Sunday to you.
And Mary Pierpont.
Oh, Pierpont. Oh, Mary Pierpont is there. Good morning to you.
Yeah. And good morning, everybody. Flash, you're on.
Oh, here we go. Looks like April Bath is out there saying hello.
Tinkerbell. Good morning to you, Tinkerbell.
Good morning. And Michelle Myers is out there, and she said something about it was a 10K.
Yeah, well, she's talking about, I said that they were running. Yeah, but I think overnight they flew to France or Italy or somewhere, and they're running a marathon there. So.
Well, I see we got Rick the Stick out there, because I don't think you mentioned Rick, but you mentioned Patty.
Yeah.
So
No,
Rick's saying good morning.
The One-Eyed Bandit himself.
The One-Eyed Bandit.
Talked about his show coming up this afternoon, 5 o'clock.
Jody with Camys Grammys out there.
Good morning, sweetheart.
Gene Henders is saying hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Moving right along here. Let's see. You mentioned Kevin. He's up out there.
Yep. Good morning to you.
Let's see. I'm just kind of scrolling up. Larice is out there in the window, and I think you mentioned that. Mm-hmm. Your daughter Julie is saying hello, good morning, and
good morning
she
to
said
my.
She's never heard of Blue Sky.
Yeah, Blue Sky is a.
Blue Sky is an Allman Brothers song.
I know that.
And then
you
it
remember
is
that.
also, Blue Sky is also Edward and Pat Contreras' VW bus.
Yeah, I'm not sure the year, though.
And it's also an app now, like a social media app.
Oh, huh.
Well, she's on it this morning with that fog stuff.
Did you mention Donna Cummings? Because she said
did.
hello. Okay,
Yes.
all right.
Yeah,
She's
we
here.
talked about the snow and all that.
All right. Scrolling right on down the line here. Oh, I got a special one here. Beach Buddha is saying hello. Hey
Good
there.
morning.
And
Good
I've got
morning,
my
Beach Buddha.
coconut bay in my coffee cup right here.
You know, if you're going to hoard that coffee and bring your own coffee, I'm going to quit making it here outside, you know, just to pour it out.
I think so. You know what? I finish this and I move on to.
Okay.
And today I think it's the Costa Rica coffee, right?
I think we're out of that.
Oh, I saw.
I don't know
saw
what
the
we
bag
have.
on top.
Yeah, I don't know. It would be nice if we had Beach Buddha coffee. Okay?
Okay. I'm hoarding it.
Oh, yes, and good morning to Alan Jax Bowers. He sent me a private
he
message.
sent me a text as well. Good morning to you, brother.
And the golden guy is out there saying, "Good morning, gang."
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And scrolling down here, a little more. We mentioned Dan Weir.
Yeah, Julie is in the chat saying, Beach Buddha, we need you back. That's right.
Yep, you got it. I think that's about it.
Well, all right. Let's see here. Coffee being prepared for Tiki Man family, Beach Buddha says. Yeah, well, that's...
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah, you know. Hazelnut Bay for us today, Rick the Stick says. And good morning to my lovely daughter, Julie.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure
Julie and Maya.
I'm not sure Maya's up yet.
Probably not.
She likes to sleep in a little bit when she can.
Yeah.
She's got so much going on in that brain of hers. She's got to rest it, and I understand. It's a Lynn thing, so I get it.
I think I forgot that Ann Wehunt said hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Ann.
Morning.
Good morning, Ann. Happy Sunday to you. Hope you're doing fabulous. Well, let's get this day started off right the island way with some positive vibes, and we'll go get some of this cheap coffee to drink since we don't have any Beach Buddha coffee, and see if we can get some brain fog lifted.
Autumn, winter, and spring are over. I'm gonna sit down by the sea. gonna be just a little bit slower. Maybe this year she'll notice me. When I look into her eyes, I feel better. And I believe we are in for some beautiful weather. Oh yeah, sunny and warm is the way I like it. Baby, you've got me so excited. Sunny and warm is the way I like it. When I'm falling in love, it ain't no crush, it's forever. When the summer is gone, we'll still be together, sunny and warm. I'm gonna tell all my friends about her. Have a picnic party on the 4th of July. I wouldn't wanna go anywhere without her. But I will set her free and let her fly. I ain't got much charm or sex appeal, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell her just how I feel. Oh yeah, sunny and warm is the way I like it. Baby, you got me so excited. Sunny and warm is the way I like it. When I'm falling in love, it ain't no crush, it's forever. When the summer is gone, we'll still be together, sunny and warm. When the summer is gone, we'll still be together, sunny and warm. Oh yeah, sunny and warm is the way I like it. Baby, you've got me so excited. Sunny and warm is the way I like it. When I'm falling in love, well it ain't no crush, it's forever. When the summer is gone, we'll still be together, sunny and warm. That's the way I like it. Sunny and warm. Oh yeah. Oh.
Hey, this is Bill and Debbie Haas with The Backyard in Valley Center, Kansas, and you're listening to Tiki Man Radio.
What could possibly go wrong?
Guy, he's a real cool cat. You'd think so if you met him too. From his laid-back style and his carefree ways, you'd be amazed at what he can do. But give him a bottle of rum and some lime, mint and simple syrup so fine. Kick on back and watch him do his thing. He works just like a surgeon, focused and precise, measuring this and mixing that and pouring in a filtered ice. Some say he's a pilot, some say he's a dad, but we all know him as Mike the Mojito Man. Yeah, Mike the Mojito Man, he can make like nobody can. Just one sip and you'll be a fan of Mike the Mojito Man. When we're all sitting out by the pool on a real hot summer day, we get word that Mike's coming over. Well, we throw our beers away. Yeah, we all start to lick our lips. We're chomping at the bit, anticipating that first mojito sip. Yeah, Mike the Mojito Man, he can make like nobody can. Just one sip and you'll be a fan of Mike the Mojito Man. So refreshing, it's got a little bit of a kick. Man, you ain't nobody can. Just one sip and you'll be a fan of Mike the Mojito Man. So if you're trying to make that mojito drink and you don't know what to do, let me give you Mike's number. He'll be glad to help walk you through. And before you know it, you'll think you're in Havana town, sipping on that cool rum drink, watching the sun go down. Yeah, Mike the Mojito Man, he can make 'em like nobody can. Just one sip and you'll be a fan of Mike the Mojito Man. Yeah, Mike the Mojito Man, he can make 'em like nobody can. Just one sip and you'll be a fan of Mike the Mojito Man. Talking about Mike the Mojito Man.
Hey everybody, this is Bob Shealy. Thank you for listening to my music here on Tiki Man Radio, where the very best in trad rock music is played. So sit back, relax, and chillax, because your ears could not be in better hands.
Chillax, that's what the man from Jamaica said.
Till you came into my life. And these are the arms that long to lock you inside every day and every night. Girl, and here is the soul of which you've taken control. Can't you see I'm trying to show love is right? Anywhere inside, anywhere inside. And these are the lips that can't help calling your name in the middle of the night. Middle of the night. Oh, and here is the man who needs to know where you stand. Don't you know I've done all I can? So decide.
Mr. Al Wilson there.
Green.
Al Green.
That's Al Wilson.
I thought it was Al Green.
Nope.
Larice thought it was Al Green.
Al Wilson.
I thought it was Al Green.
Yeah, but anyway, there's a girl down here. She's I don't know, she's probably in her 60s or so, and she works at the little convenience store down there, and she's got this radio station playing all the time when I go in there, you know, and it's like, you know, and I was like, man, we got the baby making music up in here today. It's like, that's right. You know it. All right, let's see here. We got the Almanac coming up here with Tiki Jane. So let's get to that right away. And we want to thank Castaway Sauce Company for coming back on board, and being a part of Sunday Mornings with the Tiki Man.
Hello, everyone. This is Tiki Jane, and it is time for this week's Tiki Man Radio Weekly Almanac. Brought to you by Castaway Sauce Company. Satisfy your heat tooth and spice up your life with Castaway Hot Sauce. With a variety of different flavors to choose from and a wide range of spice levels, we have the perfect hot sauce for you. And now for this week's Almanac. On this day in 1980, British musician John Lennon, who rose to fame with the Beatles and had a successful solo career, was fatally shot by Mark David Chapman in New York City, causing a global outpouring of grief. In 2019, American actor and puppeteer Carol Spinney, who created the characteristics and mannerisms of Big Bird, a larger-than-life puppet he played for nearly 50 years, died at age 85. In 1978, the American classic film The Deer Hunter, starring Robert De Niro and Christopher Walken, among others, had its world premiere, an emotionally shattering look at the effects of the Vietnam War. In 2011, while serving as class president, the Tiki Man had the honor of being the keynote speaker for Marquette University's Business of Finance graduating class. The Tiki Man spent 20 years in the finance business, leaving in 2015 after starting Tiki Man Radio in 2014. That's your weekly Tiki Man Radio Almanac for December 1st, 2024, brought to you by Castaway Sauce Company. Satisfy your heat tooth and spice up your life with Castaway Hot Sauce. I am Tiki Jane. See you on the radio.
And there you go. A rare look at me in a suit.
I know how cute you are.
Keynote speaker at Marquette University. And they always had a finance business, a week long, sometimes 2 weeks, training thing up there. And they would send their new supervisors, managers, whatever, in up there to learn more about finance. So very cool. And of course, Castaway Sauce Company with the iguanas. The iguanas are falling from the sky in Florida because it's been getting a lot cooler down there. But that is their new hot sauce. And if you're in Florida, you can get Castaway Sauce Company in participating Publix.
That's
grocery stores.
Yeah.
Very cool. So, all right, let's see here. The Beach Buddha.
He's got a lot to say today.
Yeah, he's out there today. He's
highly caffeinated, it looks like.
I want to DJ for y'all. We want you to make coffee. That'd be nice, man. Make some coffee for us. That'd be great. Tim Myers is out there. Hi, Larice. Hope you're doing fabulous. And so is my granddaughter sick? I saw something about that up there, or Flaz mentioned it to me. She's not feeling well this morning.
Oh.
Well, I hope she's getting to feel better. And I don't know if we mentioned little Ellie this morning. So good morning to little Ellie.
That's right.
Yeah, she's all in the Christmas spirit this year.
Oh, she looks so cute.
Yeah. So good morning. I hope everybody's doing fabulous. So we got one more show left next week, and then we're off for the rest of the year. Those of you that are coming to the New Year's Eve party, you need to start letting us know. Chime in there. I don't know if anybody's been going on to the Tiki Bar site and putting it in there, or if you even though you've never been, you want to come, that'd be fine. It's a safe environment. I cook my world famous chili. And so we should have a good night.
Well, you should probably take Tums.
Speaking of Tums, so let's get into this whole So here in Tennessee, THC is
Illegal.
Huh?
Illegal.
It's not illegal. Well, they call it hemp, right? I don't know.
That's CBD.
CBD. I don't know the difference. Listen,
there's a difference.
If it's green and you can put it in a pipe and smoke it, I don't know why you can't call it what. I think the drug dealers just said, listen, what if we call pot something else, and then they won't know?
No, it's a percentage. In Tennessee, it's like 0.04%.
Right.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Can't be full-on strength here, because then it's illegal.
What would be full-on strength?
Real pot.
I understand.
That'd be a nickel bag.
Is that 0 point?
I have no idea. Anything over, I guess anything over the 0.04, that's considered illegal here.
Yeah. So most of you know that the hippie chick, she can't really drink like she used to, and, she really misses her wine.
Oh, God, yes. I loved wine. That makes me angry, by the way, but it doesn't love me back. It, just these health issues I've had.
Yeah.
It doesn't agree with my system anymore. So.
I remember one time Pablo and Diana was here for the Sunday show.
Yeah.
And, Pablo was, we're going to have the Pablo Ritas. Well, we never made it to the Pablo Ritas.
No.
Because back then we had Mama's Mater Juice, and we made Bloody Marys for the Sunday show.
That's right. I remember.
And Pablo...
And we had a couch over here where the piano is now.
Yeah,
did what?
Pablo didn't make it to the Pablo Ritas that he's world famous for.
He made it to the couch.
He made it to the couch. I mean, about halfway through the show, Mama's Mater Juice kicked in, and it was funny.
It was funny.
And I got a picture somewhere.
Like, don't run into the pole.
Yeah. This is back when we had the old studio.
Yeah.
And
it was over there.
And a couch over there.
Yeah, and a couch over there.
There was a little love seat over here where the piano is, which is a whole nother story about what happened to my love seat. But anyway, they made it over there and they crashed, passed out, probably about 11 o'clock or so. We just continued on with the show because the show must go on. Okay.
Uh-huh.
But I say all that to say that
that's because he didn't know. He was adding more alcohol to it. He didn't know that we already had added, mixed the alcohol in it.
Who's going to make a pitcher of Bloody Marys and not put alcohol in it?
Exactly.
It's tomato juice.
So he was adding more, and so
he's like, "Well, I'm going to put a little vodka in there." I'm like, "Well, you need to be careful with that. It's already got vodka in it."
They were getting like quadruple shots.
Yeah. And, and not neither one of them said, "Well, that's really strong now."
Neither one of them.
Oh, well, that's good. So they just kept on, and they didn't make it to the end of the show. But
no.
I say all that to say that when he came here, this was when medical marijuana was just out.
Yeah.
And boy, he was all about it. It was like the day Willie Nelson found out that pot was going to be legal. He's like, put his ponytails back and said, "I told y'all it was coming," But so but seems like people that do medical marijuana work up a tolerance level for it, but it's not for everybody, right?
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
Huh. So anyway, we were talking about maybe just doing the hemp. They got them in gummies and all. You got to stay away from Verona Corona's gummies. Y'all already know that, right?
Well, you kind of defined the way I felt when we went to Jamaica.
You went to Jamaica, yeah. Well, that was exactly right. Yeah, y'all didn't make it to dinner that night, I don't think. We just left them out on by the pool. Well, they're asleep. They'll be all right. They'll wake them up. I kept
opening up one eye going, do I still see double?
Yeah. Stay away from Verona's stash. But anyway, so we was talking about maybe bringing in some hemp or something, trying to figure out things that she can still do, right? And that won't bother her system because clearly alcohol is a problem.
Yeah, it isn't really, even the gluten-free stuff, gluten-free beer, that's probably the safest, but even that is still a problem.
Instead of bringing coffee over, maybe I ought to see if I can find you some Red Stripe or some See, what was the other one? Stella, right?
Stella, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Stella
It's a
or
good
Red
lager.
Stripe, yeah. But even that, is like
It bothers you?
not. It's just the severity of everything else. But yeah, I mean a little bit. Yeah.
Okay, the Red Stripe doesn't.
Well, both of them. Those are both good.
Okay.
Those are both okay.
There's Larice in the window there waving. So we got, we go to the hemp store. We got hemp stores all over Chattanooga, right? And you got this, you got that, you got, you can put it in gummies. You can. They even have cookies.
Yep.
Okay. All this stuff and
something edible. They call it edible something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have all kinds.
They have
of
like
stuff.
little jingle names for it all.
Yeah, so we're having a plan, and since I quit smoking, I've been really cutting back on my drinking, and it's also because she can't drink, right? She forgets that part. So
So I'm trying to have a date night on Friday. I'm trying to get something going here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and so she's like, well, let's drink some whiskey. I'm like, you can't drink whiskey.
I'm like, well, let's try it anyway.
And well, that ended up, I had to drink all the whiskey.
Yeah, because
Right.
I took 2 sips. I was like, nope, can't do this. Nope.
Yep. Oh, that's horrible. Here, you drink it.
Can't do it.
And then, well, let's have a beer. I'm like, well, you can't drink beer. Well, let's do it anyway. I'm like, so then she goes down and gets
a Guinness.
A Guinness, the worst beer she could try for her
Well, they're
system.
so good, but yeah, not for me.
Yeah. Well, that didn't work
for my
out.
body.
So then we decided, listen, you're going to go, we pulled it up on the computer. So listen, you go to the hemp store, you can do this, that, whatever. And it's, this is medicinal for you. Had a plan. Well, her boyfriend
Now, I don't have a boyfriend.
owns a vitamin shop here.
Nutrition World, Ed, and he's not my boyfriend.
Okay, her boyfriend has a name, Ed.
Okay, so
So, and they know, like if business is slow, right, and she pulls up, man, well, everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be good. Everybody get on her toes. Here she comes.
They're going to make their margins.
Yeah. Now let's
here.
get her whatever the new thing is. Let's get it over to the display and make sure she knows about it because she'll buy it.
actually, it's kind of true.
Yeah. And so instead of going to the hemp store and doing what we said we were going to do,
Don't say what we were going to say, what we were going to do.
but
Just, yeah.
then she brings home some of Ed's flashy bottle water. That's what is it? What's it called?
Levity.
Levity, yeah.
Levity.
What do you do? Go in there and say, I want to get laid?
I know.
So the bottle of Levity is what is the deal with what's in it? I mean, I don't know. You've described it, but I don't know enough about this stuff to know.
It's Delta 9
Delta 9.
in liquid form.
Let's see here.
It's Delta 9 in liquid form.
Jack says my gummies would knock you on your ass. yeah, probably
yeah,
so.
buddy, I can't take yours.
Yeah.
I'm a lightweight for everything.
So this is supposed to have the stuff in it, and then you mix it. So she comes in here and she brings in, I don't know, she probably spent $300 on this stuff.
No, I did not.
Because now you go, it's like a Moscow Mule.
Yeah, you
Right.
make it like a Moscow Mule, but there's no alcohol in it.
So I'm down here watching the game.
Yeah.
She's going to go up, sit in the
So
chair.
I made him one too.
Yeah. And I'm just drinking, and she calls me 5 minutes later. You feel it yet? I'm like, because she
I
won't.
called him from upstairs.
Yeah, she won't. She won't come down here. She'll just call me from the phone.
I called him.
I'm
from
like,
upstairs.
hello.
Like, so how you doing?
Yeah. You feel it? I'm like, I just started drinking it. I'm like, I'm not. Are you supposed to take it as shots or sip of it? How's it supposed to work?
Supposed to guzzle it.
All it did to me, because she made tacos. Remember the story about the food? She made tacos,
So I made
instead of the
tacos.
pizza. It wouldn't matter. Pizza done the same thing, but all it did to me is give me heartburn.
Yeah.
It didn't do anything for me. But now, you're up there tested.
I'm testing.
So, okay, one didn't do anything. Let me try another one. By the second one, it was time for her to go take her shower and go to bed.
I'm flying now. Time to go to bed.
Time to go to bed.
I was like, woo! Woo! Let me get in the shower and get my hair washed so I don't fall down.
Yeah. So, anyway, I mean, I just don't. So maybe you guys could help me out because I'm not that big on all that stuff. But I mean, so the hemp, you smoke it, but it's not pot, right?
Correct.
Because we just name it something else.
Well, no, actually, those are two different plants. They're in the same family.
Okay.
That's the truth.
Well, I was never.
Hemp, you could make lots of things. You can make, fibers, like clothing with, just like cotton, and it's really great. Matter of fact, I think one of my new Tiki Man shirts. No, it's recycled plastic, but
This is made out of hemp.
no, I think it had some in it. So.
Well, okay.
You can make rope out of it. You can make hemp has been around for ages.
Yeah. Well, needless to say, I don't know if we accomplished a damn thing. She ended up going to bed and passed out, and I'm not one to there are times where I may be in the mood, to where listen, let's drink some rum. Let's drink some tequila, and I'm ready to have a good time. But, for the most part, I'm a sipper.
Not when you were with me.
Not when him and Flies get together. No.
I was waiting on that.
Not when him and Flies get together, no.
Well, Flies and I've known each other long enough now to because there's times where I'm like, let's drink some rum. He's like, no, I'm not doing that today. I'm not going down that road with you. And then there's times where I'm like, he's like, here, I want you to taste this. And I'm like, no, I'm okay. He's like, come on, man, come on. But if we're both in the same mood, for whatever reason or whatever, we could probably
half a bottle later.
Half a bottle. That's how the tequila that I got everybody to bring to the party. That's how we discovered that. We went to an event at some friends of ours' house over on the lake, and we
Luna Zoo.
Yeah, so we're walking in, we're introducing these guys to everybody, and we walk in. Naturally, we go straight to the bar, which is downstairs.
Never left it.
If they called it Luna Verde, that would be Green Moon.
Yeah. Well, so we walk in there, and there's a bottle of that tequila sitting on the table. And we walk in, and, and I'm like, here's the pool table, here's this, whatever. And Flash is like, well, what is this? And I'm like, I don't know. Let's try it and taste it. And that's it. That's all we did the rest of the afternoon was sit there and drink that tequila. And we were drinking it out of those little salt things.
Mm-hmm. They were well used.
They were well used because we ordered some after that. We wanted to create the experience again. And the salt shot glasses that we ordered, they're so strong when you first get them. It's
the
too
Himalayan
much.
salt shot glasses, yeah.
You really need to put them in the dishwasher about 10 times before you do it. That way, because you got to get some of that salt. It's too much, right?
Way too much.
Yeah. And so that's the story of that. But,
Dan says, I'm a sipper too, and he had a big long nose growing.
Well, I've drank with him in other countries. That's all BS. Okay, I understand. Yeah. We have a good time, though.
Oh, right? We have a great time.
Oh, man, let's see here. We got our 11 o'clock sponsors here. Are you looking for signs for your backyard oasis? Maybe for your tiki bar? Or maybe you just want a pink flamingo in your yard. Well, let me tell you about Camys Grammys. That's what they do. Camys Grammys is just a beachy flamingo-loving girl from Wisconsin who's landlocked in Missouri and crazy about signs. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the Camys Grammys logo and reach out to her. They custom fit signs to your order made right here in the USA. That's Camys Grammys. Everybody needs a pink flamingo in their yard. Are you looking to take your music and your show to the next level? Jax Bowers, Mudcut South Studios is your full-service production facility, providing professional drum and percussion tracks in-house or remote, as well as full production, mixing, and mastering with world-class studio musicians available. Jax is also available for performances and touring. With over 30 years experience as a musician and 20 years experience producing. Jax Bowers, Mudcut South Studios, We'll take your show or your music to the next level. Reach out to Jax today at alanjaxbowers.com. Jax has worked with the best in the business all over the world, and he can bring that talent to your music and your show. So stop getting frustrated. Stop worrying about it. Reach out to alanjaxbowers.com and step into the big show. Reach out to him today and make sure you tell him that the Tiki Man sent you. Take your music to the next level. Stop worrying about it. Key West Local Lux boasts the largest selection of handmade, one-of-a-kind jewelry as well as pearls in the Keys, and the real thing at the best price. Now that's nice. It's the most exotic selection too. That's Key West Local Lux, located at 515 Fleming Street in beautiful Key West, Florida. Stop by the store and say hi to Barb, who's the owner. If you're not down in the Keys, make sure you tune in for the Pretty Party every Thursday at 6 p.m. live on Facebook. That's Key West Local Lux down in the Keys. If you're coming down to Key West, you might as well look pretty. Stop by the store and say hi to Barb. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. Key West Local Lux, 515 Fleming Street, Key West, Florida. Proud sponsor of Tiki Man Radio. Are you looking to get away to your secret paradise? Are you looking to come to Chattanooga? You've heard me talk about the beautiful city that I grew up in and the surrounding area here in Harrison Bay. Well, Golden's A-lure-ing Getaway is your secret hideaway. Just a mile and a half from the Tiki Bar, and our good friends the Goldens will take good care of you. It's safe, it's secure, and it's Tiki Man approved. When you use the code word Tiki Man, you get 20% off. Go over to TikiManRadio.com and click on the link for Golden's A-lure-ing Getaway and schedule your secret getaway right here in Harrison Bay. That's Golden's A-lure-ing Getaway. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you.
Can't believe it's almost Christmas. It's finally within reach. But every day feels just like Christmas. Out here living on this beach. The lights are always in my palm tree. There's stockings all around. So if you need that Christmas feeling, girl, you know where I'll be found. And it don't matter where you're living, in the city or by the sea. I just hope your heart is longing to be somewhere close to me. And I hope your Christmas wishes to be with me in Corpus Christi. There ain't no snowman in my front yard, but this beach is white as snow. I'm just thinking of your sweet love. Wish I could find some mistletoe. Maybe it's me that should be leaving. Heaven knows I've tried, but the only thing that's changing here is the changing of the tides. And it don't matter where you're living, in the city or by the sea. I just hope your heart is longing to be somewhere close to me. And I hope your Christmas wishes to be with me in Corpus Christi. One silent night out by the ocean brings back all our merry time. Makes me think of the season when all is calm and all are kind. Why is it only at Christmas full of love and hope and cheer? If it works that well for one day, why not every day next year? It don't matter where you're living, in the city or by the sea. I just hope your heart is longing to be somewhere close to me. And I hope your Christmas wishes to be with me in Corpus Christi. So if you need that Christmas feeling, you should come down here with me. Be with me in Corpus Christi. Come on down to Corpus Christi.
Well, Santa's got his hair on pile high, swinging his sleigh right through the sky for the Christmas, rockabilly Christmas. He's a real cool cat, the shades and his old red hat. Santa's got his creepers red and green, swinging his sleigh while the kiddies dream for the Christmas, rockabilly Christmas. He's a real cool cat, the shades and his old red hat. Rock, rock, rockabilly Christmas. Rock, rock, rockabilly Christmas. Rock, rock, rockabilly Christmas. Rock, rock, rockabilly Christmas. He's a real cool cat. The shades and his old red hat. The kiddies cry for the Christmas, rockabilly Christmas. He's a real cool cat, the shades and his old red hat. All right, go get him now, come on.
Jumping to a big swing band, way past midnight till 1:45. Jumping to the sounds of big bad voodoo, and the singer exclaims, stepping up to the mic, Merry Christmas to all and to all a good night.
Rock, rock, rockabilly Christmas. Rock, rock, rockabilly Christmas. Rock, rock, rockabilly Christmas. Rock, rock, rockabilly Christmas. He's a real cool cat, his shades and his old red hat. Rock, rock, rockabilly Christmas. Rock, rock, rockabilly Christmas. Rock, rock, rockabilly Christmas. Rock, rock, rockabilly Christmas. He's a real cool cat, his shades and his old red hat. Rock, rock, rockabilly Christmas. Rock, rock, rockabilly Christmas. Rock, rock, rockabilly Christmas. Rock, rock, rockabilly Christmas. He's a real cool cat, his shades and his old red hat. He's a real cool cat, the shades and his old red hat. He's a real cool cat, the shades and his old red hat.
Christmas, baby.
I love it.
That's a big bad Voodoo Daddy band.
Love them guys.
And before that, Tommy Alverson, who passed away a couple of months ago. That was his new tune there. Well, it's not tune. It was a live version of Corpus Christi Bay. So,
that's right.
Good morning, everybody. If you're rising and shining and just joining us, please hit the like button over on the YouTube channel, and that'd be great. And what are you doing? Watching football?
I am.
So I'm being really cheap this year. So I went over to my daughter's yesterday.
Yeah.
Because apparently we're having a virtual Christmas party for my work, and you got to wear those ugly sweaters. Well, I don't have one. So I went and borrowed one of my daughter's, and then I went and got her something too over at Nutrition World and brought it back to her. And my grandson Levi, he says, now you can't come back 2 times. He was explaining to me that you've already been here 1 time, but you can't come back 2 times, Noni. I said, oh, is that right?
Oh, is that how it works?
I was like, okay. He goes, because if you come back 2 times, and then he said something, blah, 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 and I'm like, okay.
Okay.
I have no idea. He's so cute. He's just so confident when he speaks, you know.
That's when you say, well, all right, I'll take my bag of candy and leave.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'll come back 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so funny.
But, these kids, they've got this new thing, right? Hey, I'm going to send you a link to my Amazon Christmas list.
Yeah, well, I actually appreciate that because I appreciate it because
I know.
It takes the whole guesswork out of what do people want, and it's better to me than buying, a gift card, which those are fine too because you can get whatever. But see, if they send you a Christmas list, then you can pick off of it. You don't have to get them the whole list. You just pick off of it.
You just register someplace like you're getting married. Or
Yeah.
And there you go. Well, that's a
Send
big
everybody
thing
a link,
with
okay.
the younger generation. They
Max
do that.
in the kitchen. We need a new TV. Put that on the list.
Yeah.
I need blades for the lawnmower. Put that on the list too. Yeah.
Anyway, so yes, she makes me Amazon list for each member of her family every year, and I just go to each member and pick out what I want to get them, and boom, there it is. Amazon delivers.
Well,
yippee!
Same thing with Bahama Brad, and so Ellie's getting like we can't mention it in case she's listening, but
you can't mention it. Don't even go there.
Yeah. But it's similar to that this year with them as well, right? Mm-hmm. So. As I'm going to send you a link to my Amazon list.
Yeah,
right. For me, I think it's great because I don't have to
And I'll be sharing my list as well. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Ann.
Just put a link in the chat there, Ann. That'd be great. Take all the fun out of it, But I don't know, man. And back to the ugly sweater.
Yeah.
There's 2 things you'll never see me in. And I don't judge anybody for doing it. But you'll never see me in a ugly sweater thing for Christmas or a tutu.
Well, I'm wearing a tutu for New Year's.
Now, Ed, he can rock the tutu. That's his thing.
Ed rocks the tutu all day long. He really
is.
And it's got to be pink, too.
It's got to be pink.
Yeah. It
That's
goes with
thing.
his black shirt, That's
I'm with you, man. I wouldn't wear one.
Yeah, I'm not wearing a tutu, and I'm not wearing an ugly sweater. Now, there is a picture of me somewhere from years ago at a Parrot Head Christmas party where I got drunk, passed out, naturally, and they tried to put an ugly sweater on me. Because it's kind of my thing, But
they didn't have a tutu. They had an ugly sweater.
Yeah. It was in the middle of winter, so it was an ugly sweater. But that is about as close as ever came.
What'd you do? Wake up and run?
I'm like, what the hell is this? Can't trust nobody. Anyway, I'm more the. I still.
Next week, I'm wearing my festive chickens with boots earrings that Dan and Rachel got me.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Why do you have to wait till next week?
I don't have to.
Oh.
I'm going to wear them on my virtual party, too.
Don't you think those headphones would cover them up?
Yeah, but you wear them for the beginning of the show.
Yeah, sure. You can show them during the show. You guys do anything special for Christmas?
Oh, excuse me.
Not looking at any lists, that's for sure.
Not looking at no Amazon list. Come on, man. I just sent it to you on text message.
No, I don't think we're doing anything special. I hope that I can have the room pretty much done by then. But
yeah, how is the project going?
I got to go back and level some more floor today.
Really?
Yeah, you can buy the stuff. It's self-leveling. You mix it up, and then you pour
did
it
that
in
at my old
places.
house. Yeah.
And of course, we went out yesterday to look at flooring, and what we have now, the color-wise, my house has got real hardwood in it, and it is. I'm trying to think of the brand, but the color is gunstock oak. So if you can imagine what gunstocks, the color, it's a kind of a real rich, deep, dark oak color. But nobody makes it in the vinyl flooring, which is what I was hoping to be able to take out from the doorways that we removed and go just have it all flow in the same kind of color. You can't find it. I guess they just have, maybe they've copyrighted it or something, that particular color for their floors, so that somebody can't copy it. I don't know. So we're headed down to Dalton.
Yeah, Hank's Carpet.
Yeah.
I was going to say Hank's Carpet.
I bet you they have something similar.
That's where we're going.
Yeah.
That's where we're going. We have to do it because, and unfortunately, we didn't have enough time yesterday to head down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hank's Carpet is probably the place in this area to go to find what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Something rare or out of the ordinary. They're kind of the source for all that. I matched up my hardwood floor because I put hardwood in the bathroom, or not the bathroom, but the back bedroom. And I matched that up at Southeastern Salvage.
And so we need to get
Never thought about
some
that,
more
yeah.
of that to go in the 2 guest rooms.
So we did a whole house in California from Costco, and it lasted a long, long time before. Well, actually, I sold a house with it in it.
Yeah.
I understand after that, the people there removed it and put something else. They wanted it carpeting again, but anyway, I don't think Costco sells flooring anymore. I think it was kind of one of those things, or maybe it was just out there.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have a special birthday today.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on here. Let me go down to whose birthday is it?
It is Connor's 16th birthday today.
Oh, so he's driving now.
That's right.
He's driving now. Got a truck. There's your mom, Connor. Doing her thing down in Panama City. We ought to get Connor down to Panama City sometime or another. But
I think he would have fun. I
Yeah.
know Elena did when she went with us that time. She had a good time.
well, I hear his voice is changing too,
Of course it is.
and
He's getting to be a man now.
and he's getting taller.
Oh, he's already tall.
Yeah. He's just like, hey, how are you doing? He's like, hey, how you doing? Yeah.
Oh, and I also saw that it was Bertie Higgins'
really?
80th birthday today as well.
Wow, Mr. Key Largo.
That's right.
We were toying around with trying to find out something to do for birthdays, and I saw that clip after we got back to Panama City, and I'm like, I can make this happen. This is great.
The Golden
great.
Girl dancing.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Good morning to Callie McCool, who just chimed in. Good morning.
Yeah, and the kids are back this Tuesday from their holiday vacation. They've been back, but they had to do the show, so they are back and ready to rock and roll. And they're talking about doing an interview with the old Tiki Man here, so because they're toying around with their own YouTube stuff.
Yeah.
And good luck. And so, any Tuesday I can make that happen, Callie. So, because I'd have to do it while they're at school.
Yeah.
Right? So,
Yeah.
Probably Tuesday through Thursday is usually a pretty good time frame for me to kind of carve out something different. So, love to do it, and glad to have you guys back. And we mentioned earlier, if you are just joining us, that the Coastal Confessions is moving to 7 to 9. Or let's just say starting at 7.
Starting at 7, because they sometimes might go over.
Yeah, and
they having fun. Yeah.
It's kind of like ride the peace train, right? Get on the peace train.
Yeah,
and,
they might go over.
They start at 6, and depending on
how much fun they're having.
They may go a little later, and that's okay. It's no problem, But we are looking for a sponsor for Get on the Peace Train because. We got a couple of weeks left here of reggae wines, and hopefully I got to send them an email. I'm going to try one more time, Ed, to keep them on board, and hopefully we'll have them next year as well. So never underestimate the magic of the Tiki Man and when it comes to the sponsors. So, we try to have a good relationship with all of our sponsors. Alan Jax Bowers out there, thank you so much for your support. And, man, he is involved in all kinds of stuff, and I see people popping up all the time in pictures with Alan Jax Bowers and laying down some drum tracks and stuff.
He's everywhere,
He's
man.
doing. Him and Manalo's working a lot together too.
Yeah, they're awesome. They're everywhere.
So good morning to you guys, and of course, let's see here. Rick the Stick said something about his sweater.
He has a sweater.
Oh, yeah. Listen, now, anybody's going to wear a sweater and a tutu and look like Abraham Lincoln, he can pull it off.
He can do all of it, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. Michelle Myers, good morning, Callie. Yeah, so the ambassador was also part of the 10K run there in Memphis. That's the whole point of them going out there and doing that. So,
yeah,
hadn't heard a lot of feedback on that, how it went. Hopefully, everything went well. And or she may be in France with them today, running that 72-mile one. I don't know. More power to him. B-Dog's really done a great job of getting into that water. That's a hard thing to get into, especially this time of year, because it gets dark early, and he works till 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and you don't have much time for walking after that. And it's cold. It's really cold here. It's been cold for a good week or so.
Oh, my gosh. I think it was either Thursday or Friday. It was 19 degrees Fahrenheit, of course, to my Canadian friends. That's down in your kind of temperatures, It was 19 degrees Fahrenheit. It was pretty darn cold. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I had to go fill up my propane tank for the office out there.
I put on like 5 layers to go outside. And I'm like, and poor Katie, I need to get Katie at some kind of something.
She's wearing a coat. This whole business about getting a dog a coat, she's got a coat on. It's part of the skin.
Yeah, but she's getting older, and the older dogs need a little bit extra.
Yeah, usually she likes to run out the back there and chase the squirrels. This week she's like, the hell with that. I'm not going out there. Hell with them squirrels. And the squirrels are kind of like...
She's like, I don't care about squirrels.
Own an Italian
I just
Greyhound.
stay warm.
Yeah, they're
own an Italian Greyhound, and then
I know
about I mean, you get up and you open the door, and she looks out there, and she looks up at you and starts backing up.
She's like, no, it ain't gonna happen.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
So you pick her up and you walk her out there in your arms and drop her in the grass.
Yeah.
Now, poop there, damn it.
You're like, poop and pee. I have to tell Katie, I'm like, Katie, you may not be shivering, but Mama sure is, so let's hurry this up out here.
Yeah.
Oh, but I will say, hey, I don't know any of you sky watchers out there, because I love to watch the stars and the planets and all that. It's been so fabulous this month. You can see Venus and Jupiter and the moon all together. Well, Jupiter's on the other side. The moon and Venus are somewhat together in the southwest part of the sky, and then Jupiter's opposite on the other side of the sky. But
yeah, Jupiter is closer now than it's been in how many years?
Really?
It's pretty cool. You can see it so vividly, and then now about a week ago, you could see the moon was like a crescent moon and had Venus right under it, so it looked like an earring, and it was so pretty. But then Venus started moving out away from the crescent moon, and so now they're kind of like this, and then Jupiter's all the way over here, but it's so pretty to go outside and see. I'm like, now don't turn. I had to make Danny come out there the other night and see it.
I used to have a spotting scope that was very powerful, but it kind of went to hell, and I got rid of it. But the first time I ever saw a Jupiter through it,
yeah,
it was like amazing. I'm thinking, my God. I mean, you could see the rings on it and the whole 9 yards on that, and I went, gee whiz, look at that. So I was really excited as well, like you do, for it.
I went in Fall Creek Falls. It's a state park here. I went years ago, and I just happened to be there when the Amateur Astronomers Society was there too, and they had a whole field of telescopes out there, and they were out there to see the rings of Saturn. And it just so happened that my neighbor, who was camping beside me, now it was like 20 degrees that time, but my neighbor that was camping beside me had come up from Alabama and said, hey, yeah, come on down, and you can move around. People will let you look at it was awesome. That was like a once in a lifetime thing for me. You know, you go around, you get hot chocolate, and everybody's little camp set up, and everybody had these awesome telescopes. You could see all the rings of Saturn.
Yeah.
It was so pretty.
I remember seeing that as well.
Yeah, well, it is kind of cool to see it, and so if you get a chance, you got clear skies this time of year. You know, most of the time you can see everything, but now you can see Jupiter and Pluto, right? Or Venus.
Venus and
yeah.
Jupiter.
Yeah. Pluto's not even a damn planet. They lied to us. It's a rock. Yeah.
You got a hold of me now. How you read it slow, but harder than hell to my ground. I'm looking for my old man's shoes, kicking off
What is that noise? Santa, is that you? What are you doing out here at the Tiki Bar? Get out of here. Merry Christmas, everybody.
I'm gonna need someone to help me. I'm gonna need somebody's hand. I'm gonna need someone to hold me down. I'm gonna need someone to care. I'm gonna rise and shake my body. I'll start pulling out my hair. I'm gonna cover myself with the ashes of you, and nobody's gonna give a damn. Son of a bitch, give me a drink. One more night, but it's can't be me. Son of a bitch, if I can't get clean, I'm gonna drink my night away. Now for 17 years I've been going them back. 17 more will bury me. Can somebody please just tie me down? Oh, somebody give me a goddamn drink. Son of a bitch, give me a drink. One more night, this can't be me. Son of a bitch, if I can't get clean, I'm gonna drink my life away. My heart is breaking, hands are shaking, bugs are crawling all over me. My heart is breaking, hands are shaking, bugs are crawling all over me. My heart is breaking, hands are shaking, bugs are crawling all over me. My heart is aching, hands are shaking, bugs are crawling all over me. Son of a bitch, give me a drink. One more night, this can't be me. Son of a bitch, if I can't get clean, I'm gonna drink my life away. Yeah. Son of a bitch, give me a drink. Son of a bitch, this can't be me. Son of a bitch, if I can't get clean, I'm gonna drink my life away.
Hi, Mac Meadows here in Key Largo. Tie a big red bow to your bottle of rum and bring it with you to the Keys this Christmas. Keep on listening to Tiki Man Radio.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? On the beach, Santa's glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a tropic wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay are the snowbirds. We'll sing a love song as we go along, walking in a tropic wonderland. By the ocean we can build a Sandman, then pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no man, but you can do the job when you're in town. Later on we'll perspire as we dream by the fire. So face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a tropic wonderland. By the ocean we can build a Sandman, and pretend that he's a circus clown. We'll have lots of fun with Mr. Sandman, until the other kitties knock him down. When it's windy, ain't it thrilling? When we're surfing and a-chilling, we'll frolic and play the Kokomo way, walking in a tropic wonderland. Oh yeah, walking in a tropic wonderland. Big finish, walking in a tropic wonderland.
There you go, a little Christmas music there for you. Got to sprinkle it in, you know. Everybody's got to have it this time of year. And there's this whole big, long discussion going on here about Callie's nipples.
No, it's about, I think it's about putting Vaseline on your nipples when you're running in the cold.
Makes you go faster, doesn't
Well, let's see here. Callie says, I don't like the cold weather. Makes my nipples stiff, and they get rubbed raw against my shirts. Well,
He said
bless his
the
heart.
kids like it cold, and he doesn't like it cold. I don't like it cold either.
Yeah.
I can do it. I can do it for a time.
Wear a bra, Callie.
No, Michelle Meyer says that Tim says yesterday the runners were putting Vaseline on their nipples to keep them from getting chapped.
Man.
I see.
Yeah, it's too much, man. It's too much.
Too much.
TMI. Yeah, I think Monica did say that somewhere around in there, TMI. Let's see here. So, when does Verona Corona go to Mexico?
Yeah, she goes right after in January, so it's like just 4 more weeks.
Okay.
4 more weeks.
Counting down the days.
She'll be going to that same island?
Yeah.
Yeah, same
Cozumel.
place. Cozumel, where she always goes, yeah.
You know, we heard all about it when we was in Jamaica.
Am I right that something changed with her the place that she stays in?
Yeah, no, you're right, but I don't know what.
Okay.
Yeah, but something.
I thought somebody sold it and they remodeled and she's...
Yeah, it went up on the price or something.
Changing places or something like that.
January 2nd, she leaves, she said.
25 days. But they had a lot of hurricanes down in there. So this was a crazy hurricane season.
Yes, they did. So,
and I don't know if Cozumel got hit any at all. Or
they did.
whatever.
They
Yep.
did get hit some because I heard it on the news. But you don't. They don't say a lot about Cozumel here in America on the news.
By the time it gets to that point, now we're talking about spaghetti models of where it's going to hit Florida.
Hey, Ed Kubiak is back. Good morning. And
Good morning, brother.
And also, I know we said good morning to her earlier, but Beth Hyatt is also out there, and I think Patty and Rick are trying to teach her how to get on YouTube. So I hope she gets to do that.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. Well, good morning to you, sweetheart, and fins up to you. Monica didn't know. I don't know what's going on over there. There's a whole conversation going on over there with Callie. But so, what else we got going on around here? We got the New Year's Eve party, and of course, those of you that have been to the party and that are coming, then you know you need to bring dollar bills for the F bucket.
That's right.
Yes.
That's always a good way to start off the new year by putting things in the F bucket that you no longer want to carry into the new year.
Yes.
I thought it was F it.
And just so
Yes,
you know,
it is.
the new year starts on a Wednesday.
Which
So-
is strange this year.
So
but-
if you start Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, that means it starts off with WTF. So you need to keep that in mind and have some extra money there for the F bucket. So just a little observation there from the old Tiki Man.
yeah.
That's right.
January, of course, like I said, next week will be our last show of the year, and we'll get past the crazy holidays. I guess we just look at Amazon lists and just order it and have it shipped. And then we'll do the New Year's Eve party, and then I will be slipping over into book mode in January. So I got to finish that damn book. It's driving me crazy. It's starting to dream about it again.
Really?
Yeah, so I have to...
Well, then that means you need to do something about it.
Well, yeah, I need to finish it. I'm halfway through the story.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's good to walk away from a project and think about it and, come back, and then some of the answers will come to you, So,
Dan, do we have to stay up till midnight? I'm out. Listen, buddy, I'm with you on that one. It is so difficult for me. I mean, because I'm like yawning and carrying on and swaying in the background, trying to, and that's just sober, trying to go to bed about 9 o'clock.
well, it's so funny being close to the time zone here.
Yeah.
Right. So, we do the whole ball drop, have bring in the new year here, chocolate bar and all that stuff.
At least we're on Eastern time, so we get it.
And then, hell, about, at 1 o'clock, then you start getting all these text messages from Alabama, Happy New Year, because they're just now getting there.
Right.
That's just right
They're
across
on what
the
we
line.
call slow time around
Slow
here.
time.
Yeah. Are you on fast time or slow time? I'm like, I'm on fast time, and it's moving faster every day.
Yeah. They're
Yep.
on slow time.
On the West Coast, you get to see all of that stuff before it gets to you.
Uh-huh.
And so if you're out and about, it's kind of, something to see, the parades, etc. and so on.
What do y'all do? The ball drop at about 8 o'clock?
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least on the West Coast. I think it'd be 3 hours, wouldn't it?
3 hour difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've been watching Landman, and which I'm really digging. I'm really a big Billy Bob Thornton fan, and so he's got a new show called Landman, which and just so you know, they have sucked us back into Yellowstone.
Yeah, well, we got to see how it ends.
But since this is the last season, I said I wasn't going to do it. The hell with that, because they went through this period where they did like 5 episodes.
Yeah.
And then left you hanging for a year.
A whole year.
And what was really going on behind the scenes was Kevin Costner was leaving the show because he's got this other project that he's working on. And there was 3 different times where he had to cancel on Yellowstone to go over here and do this project. Kevin Costner is a big-time movie star.
Yep.
Okay? He can't just sit around and do Yellowstone whenever the hell they won't do it. So on the 3rd time, they cut him. I mean, they killed him off.
Oh, no kidding.
They killed him off. And but this is the last season, so anytime there's a last season of anything you've been watching, people got to die, people got to go away, and so we're
those type of shows anyway.
Yeah, and anything like that where there's shooting and people conniving and stabbing each other in the back and all that stuff, all that good stuff. That happens. So we've been watching Yellowstone and Landman. And here's what they did. So they get you sucked in.
Bob and Donna said they're watching that too.
Yeah, they get you sucked in because on YouTube TV, Paramount. So what they did is and I could just see these guys sitting around a table somewhere and said, "Listen, there's going to be a lot of these people out there that says, to hell with that, I'm not going to watch it. So let's release about 3 of them free."
And then they suck you in because then you got to see the rest of it. But you have to buy the subscription.
And then you have to, and we'll move all the rest of them over to Paramount Plus.
And you're like, dadgummit.
And you know they're going to do it because by that time, if they've watched it, they'll be sucked in and they'll go pay their subscription and we'll get that money, which is exactly what happened.
That's exactly, yes.
Because I canceled it last time because I was like, well, the only thing we were watching on Paramount Plus was Yellowstone, right? So,
yeah.
So I'm like, all right, let me get on here. You know, $7 a month. Okay, here. You know.
I know, but we have so many subscriptions.
Well, and Landman is the one I really wanted to keep up with because it's brand new and Billy Bob Thornton and all that stuff, you know, and it's kind of crazy. So we've been watching that. But a lot of people don't know that Billy Bob has also got a band.
It was pretty cool.
He's a pretty damn good singer.
Yeah,
he's had a band. You know, when he went to L.A., he, back in the early 81, 82, somewhere around in there, he just went to play music. Didn't have any money, you know, and all that stuff, living out of his car, you know, the whole Hollywood story. And, but his band and him were playing these gigs all over the place. And he slowly, you know, they were also part of a theater group.
Yeah.
And that's how he got his first episode, his first big shot was on Matlock.
Oh.
He played a bartender on Matlock. And that's how he got broken into. That was his first big shot.
What was his first movie?
No, I don't know about it. See, I don't know when
I don't remember his first big movie, but he's been in everything.
Yeah. And then years ago, you know, later, him and Andy Griffith, that was one of his, you know, people that he admired the most was Andy Griffith.
Wow.
And he got to know him really well. And so years later, you know, he's telling about, you know, I did Matlock one time. He's like, you did? He said, yeah, I was a bartender. And he's like, oh, I hated that episode. But yeah, so if you haven't saw it, Landman is I like it. Check it out. B-Dog is out there.
Well, hey, B-Dog.
Yeah, there he is.
And he said he did not put Vaseline on his nipples. He likes it rough.
He likes it rough. That's how he rolls.
Okay, now
All
we're
right.
starting something.
And I'm surprised B-Dog is up because what time is it in France where they're running the 12-mile race today?
Oh, it's already tomorrow.
Oh,
I mean, it's
he's already done it.
No, it's not already tomorrow. It's already late in the day. It's already the afternoon.
Yeah. Well, they left Memphis after the 10K run and flew to France because there's a 12-mile run there that they want to do. So, yeah, that's good. That's good. Good. Keep up the good work, you guys. If you missed it earlier, there's Brian and Luke at the marathon there in Memphis. I was watching Coastal Confessions Friday night, and Michelle Myers was chiming in, and she says, all right, Brian and Lou are here. It's time for me to go and eat dinner. And, you know, B-Man was like, well, why are you leaving me, you know? I'm sure they were waiting until they got there to have dinners, something along those lines, I guess. But
yes.
All right, so we got the JBL Travel Moment coming up here at noon, and we're going to see exactly what I think he's going to enter. You know, I was watching a little bit of it because I have to put these together and then send them out to the DJs each week that do the replays of them. And he was talking about, you know, a lot of, you know, I know a lot of you, but you may not know that much about me. So he's kind of reintroducing himself to everybody that, you know, they all know Joe, but do they really know Joe? That kind of thing. So,
exactly.
So that's going to be coming up here at noon. Happy Sunday, everybody.
unexpected visit from a little man in red and green. And when it comes to making messes, he don't need no help. I wish the elf on the shelf would elf himself. You might find him on the kitchen floor covered in flour, hiding in the dog food bowl, playing a game of sorry, making out with Barbie, or rolling out a toilet paper roll. Oh, I know the children love him, but speaking for myself, I wish the elf on the shelf would elf himself. You might find him in a bubble bath scrubbing with a loofah, swinging on a ceiling fan, building snowmen in the freezer, listening to Weezer, or maybe someday in the garbage can. And he'll go back to the North Pole. But for my mental health, I wish the elf on the shelf would elf himself. I wish the elf on the shelf would go elf himself. Merry Christmas, everybody! Ho, ho, ho!
And now, Tiki Man Radio is proud to present the JBL Legends Travel Moment with Joe Leo. Take it away, Joe.
Morning, everybody. It's Joe Leo with the JBL Travel Group with this week's Travel Minute. I hope you're having a great day. I just was thinking last night about what I should do for this week's Travel Minute. And I realized that I know a lot of you because of Tiki Man Radio, and I've met a lot of you either at the summer party or also at the Tiki Man Escape to Paradise events. And that you really don't know who I am. And so I thought I'd tell you a little bit about me and who you're dealing with, what my background is. And if you get bored, just shut it off. I'm only kidding. Don't shut it off. So first of all, I was born in the Bronx, New York. I moved here to Jersey when I went to college. I have 2 master's degrees, one in business administration and the other one in clinical nutrition. I worked for a number of years in the medical field. I first worked as a clinical nutrition advisor with Nestle Foods, which is the chocolate company, of course, but they had a medical division, and so I traveled all over the country working with trauma doctors and teaching them and working with them on what formulations that we made that would help with patients' wound breakdown while they were in an ICU unit or in a vet unit. So I did that for many, many years. They later closed that division and went to telemarketers. Prior to going there, I actually owned a medical supply company with another partner, and we handled hospital beds and oxygen and wheelchairs for a lot of the local nursing homes and patients at home. When we sold that business, I went to work for a big hospital out in Princeton, New Jersey, as the director of public relations and marketing for all of their outpatient radiology clinics. I was there for like 15 years, and during that time, it's when I started the travel agency on a part-time basis, and then eventually retired from there and went into travel full-time. So I've had a lot of marketing background. I've done a lot of traveling, and I've always had a real interest in travel. And those of you who know me know that I started the company for 2 reasons. One was for Sue and I wanted to get married, we wanted a destination wedding, and so we were going to plan our own, and we opened up a travel agency. The other reason was some of you know that I do perform with a group called the Jukebox Legends, and we travel extensively and perform on cruise ships and outside the country and do quite a few shows during the course of the year. So that was the other reason I started it, so that we could organize our own trips and do that stuff. So we'll fast forward now to the travel agency company, and so I'm here now just a little over 11 years. We survived COVID, and our business has been growing rapidly over the last 2 years. We specialize in cruises and all-inclusive resorts. That doesn't mean that we don't do anything else, but that's our specialty. That's what we know a lot about. And during the course of the day, people go, "Oh, what do you do all day long? Just wait for the phone to ring?" No, because there's always the phone. First of all, the phone's always ringing. And it's either, "Hey, Joe, I want to make a payment," or, "Hey, Joe, I'm looking to take a honeymoon," or, "Hey, Joe, I'm stuck in wherever, Cancun, my flight was canceled." And then we jump into ask things. So during the course of the day, there's always something going on. When I do have some downtime, I'm always studying because we get a lot of courses that come through that talk about different destinations, so we can learn about the destinations, different cruise lines, different promotions that are going on. And so I'm always studying for that. And I think in one of the episodes in the past, I told you that I was just granted a scholarship from the Travel Institute to take the CTIE course, which I'm in the process of doing. Hopefully I'll be done with that sometime in May, which would now give me the designation of a certified travel industry executive. Right now I'm a certified travel advisor and a certified cruise consultant, but this will give me the designation of certified travel industry executive. So that's a little bit about me, a little bit what's going on here. I just want to touch base a little bit again about the Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise. We still have some rooms available. We would love to have you come join us. It's only $100 to save your room. Final payment's not due until February. And as I said on the last Travel Minute episode, it's your vacation. You're coming to hang out with us, but you're also there to do things that you want to do. And if you always wanted to go to Costa Rica but didn't want to go by yourself, here's your opportunity to get together with a group of great people and have a great time and see Costa Rica. Go off on your own, do some excursions, and then come back at night and hang out, with us at the pool bar or in the restaurant or just outside. There's no specific itinerary. It's just a bunch of us going away to have a good time and escape the everyday boring life. Anyway, I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And this is Joe Leo with this week's JBL Travel Minute. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Thanks, Joe. Always travel with someone you trust. JBL Legends Travel and Joe Leo. Reach out to him at 732-831-5200. The official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. This hour of the show is brought to you by JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio, an organizer for the Tiki Man Radio Escape to Paradise every year in May, where we go island hopping around the Caribbean. JBL Travel Company specializes in cruises and all-inclusive resorts for family vacations, group travel, destination weddings, and honeymoons for over 10 years. You should always take the Tiki Man's advice and travel with somebody you know. Reach out to Joe at 732-831-5200. Make sure you check out the JBL Travel Minute every Sunday at noon on Tiki Man Radio. During Sunday mornings with the Tiki Man, you'll learn something new every week. That's JBL Travel Group, the official travel company of Tiki Man Radio. MFG Records Tropical Division is a big supporter of Tiki Man Radio and live cam for Tropical Country on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. They're also sponsor for the Tiki Man Radio Songwriter Showcase Key West Bound. If you want to take your music to the next level, reach out to MFG Records, music for grown-ups, and Dave Sines and Beth Travers will take care of you. MFG Records, the official record label of Tiki Man Radio. Goaltending services, our good friends Gypsy Travels will take you out to the sandbars of the Florida Keys. It's time to get off the bar stools and get on another bar, a sandbar, with Gypsy Travels and GTS Charters. And now with Goaltending Services Outfitters, you can get the equipment you need, you can get the apparel you need, grab you some drinks and some souvenirs. That's Goaltending Services, the elite place to be if you're going to a sandbar or being on the water in the Florida Keys. Reach out to them today. Goaltending Services. Tell them the Tiki Man sent you. Make sure you visit the newly opened Goaltending Outfitters upstairs from the Hurricane Hole Restaurant at the dock. GTS Charters and Goaltending Outfitters. There's no better place to be in the Florida Keys. Take a trip back in time with Jukebox Saturday mornings. Every Saturday, starting when you get up, Buttercup. Tiki Man Radio opens up the massive archives of the radio station and takes you back to that old shaggy music. Jukebox Saturdays, only on Tiki Man Radio.
Baby, you know me well. You don't mean what I say. Before I say farewell, I'll give you one more day so you can find out what's happening. Find out what's happening before long. If you don't find out what's happening, you're gonna find out that I'm gone. Tell me what you're gonna do. You better make up your mind. It all depends on you. Oh, I'm leaving you behind. You better find out what's happening. Find out what's happening before long. If you don't find out what's happening, you're gonna find out that I'm gone. Baby, you know it's true. We've been through thick and thin. But if you don't come through, you won't ever see me again. You better find out what's happening. Find out what's happening before long. If you don't find out what's happening, you're gonna find your daddy gone. Find out what's happening. Find out what's happening. Find out what's happening.
Well, I woke up, made a pot of coffee. As I did, I was looking around here. Thanksgiving is right around the corner. Before you know it, we'll have us a new year. As I sat down at the table, I was thinking, Christmas is really getting near. It's been a while now since we'd done anything different, and this past year brought a lot of tears. So I called my old friend up down in South Florida and asked how about us spending Christmas there. He said, heck yeah, well, come on down, we'll have a ball, being Christmas and all. We can light up the fishing shed, put on a boat parade. Y'all come for Christmas, it's gotta be that way. Now Christmas is a special time of year, where families and friends can draw near. Later on in life, you gotta pick a family, 'cause in some cases, your blood kin just ain't here. If you're lucky, life takes a good direction. Heart certainly grow new affections. Christmas lights on palm trees, swaying in the breeze. Not to mention, it'll be 80 degrees. So Merry Christmas, everyone, from a southern latitude. We're not quite down in the Keys, but it's where we'd rather be. Adjust your attitude, keep your spirits bright. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy birthday, Jesus Christ. So Merry Christmas, everyone, from a southern latitude. quite down in the Keys, but it's where we'd rather be. Adjust your attitude, keep your spirits bright. Merry Christmas, everyone, and bring your appetite. Merry Christmas, everyone, have a Merry Christmas time.
If you're looking for a true coastal Americana troubadour and a legendary singer, then look no further than silver buckle recording artist Chris Bellamy. Chris can be found playing down in the Keys and all over Florida. And now you can go to his website, chrisbellamy.com, and click on his events page and find out where he's playing at next. Are you looking for the next artist to book for your place who can bring in the crowds? Then look no further than Chris Bellamy. Go to chrisbellamy.com and book Chris today or find out where he's playing. Chris Bellamy, a true coastal Americana legend.
Right, Rocco. Merry Christmas. Feliz Navidad. Melikaliki Maka. Ho, 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 the mistletoe. It's Christmas in the Keys. I got on my Santa hat and my suit up of the knees. Mama's kissing Santa Claus while he was hanging 10. There might not be no snowflakes, but Carol singing by again. Christmas in the Keys gets better every time. Grandma made the eggnog with rum and fresh key lime. The dolphins and the manatees are spreading Christmas cheer. And I am thinking to myself, I was pretty good this year. For dinner we have 7 fishes fresh right off the boat. And my Rasta neighbor said he'd bring the curried goat. Christmas in the Keys is merry and quite jolly. The deck boat that we chartered, Captain's Bird's named Polly. The only umbrella that I need is in the Planter's Punch. You bet I'll take a floater if it is after lunch. But who am I kidding? I'll do it for breakfast. Because it's Christmas in the Keys, the elves are getting reckless. Christmas in the Keys has become Santa's tradition. Everybody's smiling wide thanks to the air condition. The palm trees round the island are filled with Christmas lights. And the sandy beaches are the only thing that's white. I'm hanging out around the pool with Hemingway and Buffett. And if you see your stocking, well, you bet your ass I'll stuff it. Christmas in the Keys just keeps getting better. I'm so glad that I can wear my tank top Christmas sweater. Answer and Rudolph love that laid-back vibe. In fact, that red-nosed reindeer finally found his tribe. Early Christmas mornings got me feeling right. My wife just whispered in my ear, it's Mrs. Claus's turn tonight. Christmas in the Keys just might promote cirrhosis. Thanks to our dive instructor, no nitrogen narcosis. Thanks to Christmas in the Keys, we've saved Christmas spirit. In Jesus' name, turn this song loud so everyone can hear it. Ho, 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 a Merry Christmas to all.
I'm just glad that Christmas just comes one time a year.
You and me both.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the only time we have to play this music, I guess. But let's see here. I'm going to try to... now, the screen may go dark here for just a second, so you guys just bear with me. Let me see if I can pull this off here. Here we go.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, that didn't turn out too good, did it? Let me see here. There we go. There they are. There they are at the Paris Marathon. B-Dog and Lou, they flew there overnight. I told you.
That's fun.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to you guys. Don't stop now. I'm sure Mexico has got a marathon or something you can go to. We can't go to the Escape to Paradise or Key West, but we can go to Paris to the marathon. Just messing with you guys. That's cool, man. So glad you had a good time in Memphis. And, it's always good when you go out and accomplish what you want to accomplish. It's and thank you for everybody that stops by every morning for the Morning Post. And I was thinking the other day that I've been doing that for about 13 years. So pretty consistent. And I really appreciate everybody stopping by and having something to say about that. So saying good morning is kind of how we start our day, put out some positivity and encouraging B-Dog to continue doing what he's doing. He's doing a great job with that.
Just want to remind B-Dog that Buck Snort is on the way home.
Buck Snort is on the way home.
Yeah.
You need something in Buck Snort?
No, but he likes.
You
to
want a
stop
T-shirt?
No, but he likes to stop there.
Buck Snort, USA.
I got a Buck Snort T-shirt that
I'm sure you do.
Z&G gave me.
Is it one of those things that says "I was there" or something like that?
It's tie-dyed with Buck Snort.
It's just a little pin map, it says Buck Snort.
Pin drop on the map.
Yeah, just a little pin drop. So I saw Monica. She asked Monica, our producer, who's always listening. She asked, hey, Joe, did you ever announce the winners? He did a contest last week for his 100th episode on the JBL Travel Moment, which is fantastic. Let's see here. Yes. We actually got 11 people that emailed me, so we are working on putting the packages together. Well, good deal.
Yeah, and our producer, Monica, also said, did we gain in numbers? Now it says 14.5K on YouTube. So, yes.
Yes.
We did gain in numbers.
Yeah, and for those of you, I've mentioned it a couple times, I've been dabbling in doing some new things on YouTube. YouTube has changed their policy yet again. It used to, when we started this little venture, you had to have 1,000 subscribers, and we all remember that contest, right? We started out, I'm going out and getting every video I can find, me peeling potatoes and anything, to put out there to get videos going.
Yeah.
We didn't know anything about how to broadcast or, people told me there's no way you're going to do radio and run the cameras and, you need a separate person for that. I'm like, listen, I grew up, when I came into this world, everybody was pissed off. Okay, it was the 60s. The ones that weren't pissed off, they were out, growing their hair long and marching against everything. Mm-hmm. But in my household, my brother Andy was going off to college. My older sister just came around every once in a while. My brother Sam lived down the street because him and Daddy got into it about something, So, and just a few years later, Mom and Dad got divorced. So everybody was pissed off about something. So I spent all my time. I learned to rebuild my bicycles. I learned to build things, and you just play out in the backyard with your cars in the mud, in the rain. You drank out of a water hose, that whole 9 yards, all that stuff. So, I just learned to do things on my own, and that's kind of how you get along in this world a little bit. You got to learn how to do things by yourself, right?
Self-sufficient.
Yes. Last week, because I didn't have anything else to do, the hippie chick broke the garage door.
Well, I didn't break it. It broke itself.
Well, let's just say it was her side.
Okay.
I actually, this is funny to probably a lot of people, but I only leave this house on Saturdays.
Yeah, that's true.
Once a week on Saturdays. So all I did was open the garage door to get out, and pop! The arm of the garage door opener popped off of the garage door, and pow, there it went. So
it lasted 30 years. That's a good run.
it is a good run. So then the Tiki Man gets online and says, well, how am I going to fix this? So
Because they don't make those doors anymore.
No.
And they don't sell the parts for them. So you got to find different things. And so I found the parts that I wanted, and I ordered them, and I got them in. It took all week, but I finally got them
And
in.
by the next Saturday, it was ready for me to go again.
Yeah. And in the back of my mind, you know, because she's got to get her car out of there, and when she leaves to go do all the stuff she does on Saturday, then I'll work on the garage door.
Right.
Long story short, the parts that I ordered would have worked, but not for that door. So I had to create my own parts. I had to fix it myself and make it work and all this stuff. And so long story short, I got it fixed, and it works fine now. But you know how it is. You just always, you know, like your house. I mean,
You are a fabricator now.
I am a fabricator, yes.
Yeah, he's always been.
Well, you know, as a maintenance guy around here, you got to always be prepared. You always got to be prepared for something that's going to break, or this, that, what, because, you know, work orders come in all the time. This ain't working, that ain't working, this is not happening. You know, I have a dryer vent out here that, you know, before I built the upper deck, it wasn't a problem. But now it blows, you know, lint and stuff on the
upper deck, and it goes down
and
to
it
the
comes
lower
down
deck.
and all that stuff, you know. And there's all kinds of, you know, I didn't know this. I mean, there's all kinds of indoor vents now that filter. You can filter it indoor and turn the heat. You know, like let's say you had a.
Oh, really?
Yeah, let's say you had your washer and dryer in a basement. Okay. And every time you went, you hated going down there because every time in the wintertime it was cold. Every time you went down there because you're not heating the basement, right?
Okay.
So you can get this dryer filter that hangs on the wall, and it filters the lint but puts the hot air into the room. So you're recycling the heat off of the dryer.
I can understand that, but
Yeah.
I also think that it would probably add a lot of humidity.
Well, you got to. Well, you know, it's a good idea to have a dehumidifier anyway in your basement, the moisture and all that stuff, you know, to get all that out of the air.
Yeah,
But you know, I'm just trying to think of a
Sure.
scenario where it would, you know, because we don't need it in ours because it has a vent, right? You know,
Right.
so you got cool air and heat in there all the time. So, but the long story, I'm saying all that to say that, you know, you start digging into these things, and then, you know, I found one that has a little cup in it, which pushes, you know, it's got a top on it. So now it comes out and it goes into this thing that I have mounted to the wall, and the cup basically, you know, floats in the air and captures the lint.
Yes.
And then you can take the top off and clean out the lint, which is somewhat fixing my problem.
Yeah, so it didn't just go spraying all over the upper deck.
Yeah. So I say all that to say you got to be prepared for anything.
Got it. So your washer and dryer is upstairs.
Yes.
It
From here.
is.
Okay,
Yes.
got it.
Yeah. And I'm going to buy one of these all-in-one units that, you know.
All over
Eventually.
Europe. We used them many times when we were
Yeah,
in
they've
Europe.
been using those in Europe for
Well,
a
they're
long
ventless.
time. Yeah,
They're ventless.
yeah. These ones are the new ones.
I never
are
pulled
ventless.
one out of the places where we
Yeah.
rented to you know, because we rented flats in parts of the UK where they had those, and they worked great. We never really got behind one to figure that out, but so they do have some way of not having to install or have it on a bearing wall where it's blowing outside.
Well, yes.
Right.
Yeah, so they're ventless, and you can run them all by your phone. You know,
No kidding.
Yeah, all this stuff. I mean, and you know,
Crazy
when it
stuff.
finishes washing, it starts drying. It's
Yeah,
all in one big unit.
Right.
And when I get that in there, then I'm going to put a bathroom on the other side of the wall there.
We always came in contact with the apartment size, which was not very big, but maybe in a full-size one.
Oh, yeah, these are full size.
Yeah,
I mean,
there
you can
you
put a
go.
comforter,
Right.
all that in there.
Okay.
Yeah. So, which is, we bought a washer and dryer, 2 or 3 years ago, and it was just, it's not the fanciest. And which, is a whole another problem. You can't really go buy appliances.
No, you can't. You have to order them. But if you
Yeah.
need them
Oh,
that day,
talk about
you
that.
can't just
Yeah.
go pick it up in
You
your
guys
truck.
know my refrigerator went down, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That great big 48 by 7 foot.
Yeah.
48 inches across and 7 feet high.
Did you get it out? Did you get the other one in?
It took 4 men to take it out of the house and down those steps.
Well, I bet they loved you.
Oh, they looked at me kind of like, and
Yeah.
because it was one of those places that you got junk, 1-800 you got junk. So it was not the supplier, because the supplier says we ain't taking it out. So I had to find an independent company to take it out, and that's
Yeah.
fine. But they come in, they go, uh-oh.
Yeah.
So, and you know what they had? I had to supply the ratchet strap, which is a 3-inch ratchet strap, not the little 1-inch ratchet strap, but a 3-inch.
Yeah.
To them, they brought in a regular hand truck, just a regular hand truck.
come
not,
on, man.
not a refrigerator moving one, anything. And so I'm thinking, oh my God, this is going to be a disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they did get it down and did get it down to the truck, and they got it into it. And wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Here's your check, and see you later.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
I bet they're like, man, what an asshole.
I even now, I got a bruise on my right thigh coming up, because when they brought it down, I was helping, and I said, hey, you guys are letting this down on my leg. And so they pushed it back up, and I got my leg out from underneath it. But yeah, it was all 4 of us had to work with it.
Wow. Well, so you got that project done.
That's done. Now I'm waiting for the regular refrigerator unit to come in, and that comes in January. So you're right. You can't order anything much anymore, especially those, especially built-ins.
Yeah, I wasn't prepared for that. Dishwasher went out a few years back, and okay, I'll run over here and just buy a new dishwasher, because I can install it and wire it up and all that stuff. And
Yeah, they don't let you do
they're
that
like,
anymore.
no, we don't. They got 50 of them out here, right? And they're like, well, those are just display models. I'm like, well, what the hell? I mean, I need one right now. I mean, I'm not just shopping around thinking, I'd like to kind of replace mine in about 6 months. I'm not. So if you needed one, we found one that says, I found a sticker on it, and it said, manager special available today.
Yeah.
And damn, if the people that were in the store, they didn't know anything about it. They're like, well, we ain't got it. I'm like, it says right here, you do, so we're going to find it.
What store was that?
This Home Depot.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. And
Or
so,
it might have been Lowe's. I don't know, but one of the two. It doesn't matter.
yeah.
They're the same.
Well,
Sort of.
Well, yeah, one's
Sorta.
blue, one's orange. Yeah. But lo and behold, I'm like, grab your dolly. We went back there and found it. And I said, now let's talk about the price. It's a manager special. It's 20% off in stock.
Yeah.
20% off in stock. So they had to top that up.
Son of a gun.
Man, I tell you, I'm a master shopper.
Oh, you never want to go you don't want to go with him shopping. He'll embarrass the mess out of you. I mean,
The house I purchased
I will
was,
not go shopping with him.
it had monogram. Everything was monogram. And I said, I ain't buying that stuff anymore.
Yeah.
And so I put a Bosch unit in a dishwasher. The 2 guys that came in to install it, one was so hungover that he just stood there and watched the other guy do it. And finally the other guy says, well, wait a minute. We got to put in an electrical plug on the end of this. And I said, give me the damn tools. And I was right underneath there with him. And the other guy was watching me and the other guy. And he was supposed to be one of the installers. He was so hungover, I couldn't believe it. I don't think I'll go with them ever again.
Well, living here as long as I have, for these many years, I've watched, all these houses were built around the same time, within a couple years. So, all the the trees they planted when they built the houses, those have all fell over in the wind and all that stuff, including mine. They've all been roofed a couple of times and this and that, so, you can kind of tell, hot water heaters go out and the newfangled hot water heaters come in and all this stuff, So I say all I have to say that a lot of people have replaced their garage doors in the neighborhood. So that's probably going to be the next thing that I do is get new garage doors. But I got it fixed for now to
baling wire and nails or something.
Yeah, just nail it together, man.
Duct tape.
Yeah. Duct tape fixes everything. Yeah.
Melakaliki is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all the stars at night. Melakaliki Maka is Hawaii's way to say Merry Christmas to you.
Melakaliki Maka is the thing to say on a bright Hawaiian Christmas day. That's the island greeting that we send to you from the land where palm trees sway.
Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all the stars at night. Melakaliki Maka is a wise way to say Merry Christmas to you. Oh, play it, Jake. Merry Christmas from Hawaii. Here we know that Christmas will be green and bright, the sun to shine by day and all the stars at night. Melakaliki Maka is a wise way to say Merry Christmas, Merry, 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 Merry Christmas, Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas to you.
Christmas time is like being in the office again, back in the corporate world. You do all the work, and some fat man in a suit comes in and takes all the credit.
It's late December in the Keys. Weather's turned a cooler breeze as holidays have come to old Key West. There's a magic in the island sun as Christmas time has just begun. There's nothing quite like Christmas in Key West. String the palms with colored lights, a Christmas glow lights up the night. Carolers are singing in the square. Deck the halls on down to Vol, Christmas peace to one and all. The season of love is everywhere. Christmas time down in Old Key West. Hot buttered rum, Yuletide sun, a Christmas feast has just begun as holidays have come to Old Key West. Pirates of all ages sing a holiday gift the season brings. There's nothing quite like Christmas in Key West. Why can't this feeling live forever? Love that Key West Christmas treasure. All join in and help the children sing. Christmas Christmas is a time for joy for all young pirate girls and boys. All join in for what the season brings. Christmas time down on the islands, a brand new year on the horizons, a dream of peace for Christmas in Key West. The sights and sounds the season brings, of memories past to which we cling, holiday treasures made down in Key West. String the palms with colored lights, a Christmas glow lights up the night. The sights and sounds of love are in the air. Deck the halls on down to fall, thoughts of peace to one and all. The season of joy is everywhere. A blessed time for one and all. Christmas time has come to old Key West. A blessed time for one and all. Christmas time has come to old Key West. Christmas time has come to old Key West. Christmas time has come to old Key West.
Mr. Graham Andrews right there.
Yeah, and him and Nicole are listening in the car. They're driving back from St. Augustine.
My steel button didn't light up for some reason. Just trying to figure that out. So there we go. I was like, what the hell's going on here? All right. Yeah, well, good morning to you guys. Wish I got to spend a little more time with you down in Key West, but you know, that Wednesday to Wednesday thing works really good for traveling. Not so much hanging out with people as much as we normally do. We barely made it to Two Friends Cafe.
Yeah.
Basically just went by to say hi to everybody, and because we had a meeting down at the Southernmost Pint.
Yes.
So Brian and I came by there. Was you guys with us?
I was with you.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I met you guys over there.
That's right. You had went to see
Verona and Mo.
Yeah, Verona and Mo. So you walked over there. You didn't go to Two Friends.
I did go to Two Friends.
We met
there
at Two Friends after that. I got you. Okay, that was after the Southernmost Pint. So when we're in town, try to spend as much time with our sponsors as we can, you know, because, FaceTime is always good with those guys. So, and I'm glad I did. They got the best damn chips and salsa in town.
They really do.
Pint does?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. They have a great chef there that makes all kinds of really neat goodies.
Cool.
Yeah, and he doesn't like to advertise it because he's afraid that people will get a bad vibe about the gluten-free, but all that beer is gluten-free.
Yeah.
You know.
All of it.
But he doesn't want to say all of our beer is gluten-free because then people are like, well, I ain't going over there and drinking that crap.
Right.
He likes the idea of they coming in, tasting it, and then telling them that it's
There is a
gluten-free.
lot of, I guess, discrimination against certain products because of that exact same thing.
Yeah.
You go into a store and you say, well, that pasta that was made out of cauliflower, I didn't care for it at all. It's gluten-free, but golly, it's terrible. Well, that's what happens.
Yeah.
That's what happens. And all of his stuff is really good.
Yeah, all of it's really good, and so we're glad we got to spend some time with those guys. And I think they had the Christmas parade yesterday in Key West.
My favorite was the number 10.
What was the number 10?
The number 10, I forget the name of it, but I called it number 10, and they said it was just like a Modelo.
Really?
Mexican beer.
Yeah.
Got
which
it.
was was good to me.
A Mexican lager, because there's a lot of,
It was really good, yeah.
Try to copy those kind of things, and most good breweries can make a good Mexican lager.
Mm-hmm.
It's cold brewed. Did you know that?
What's that?
It's
Modelo?
No, I mean a Mexican lager. Most ales are brewed warm. But a Mexican lager is actually brewed cold. It's
I didn't know that.
refrigerated, and that gives it that special flavor.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
I was just trying to follow Mo here.
She's sneaking back to listen to the last of our show.
Sneaking back in. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the name of that song? Sneaking Sally through the back door or something like that.
I don't know.
We listened to it not too long ago.
I don't know.
Cozumel, huh? Coming up soon in what?
25 days.
25 days. I've always wanted to visit Cozumel. I've always wanted to go over there.
I
Got
did
as
on a
close as
day.
we did, but that was it.
I did on a day trip on a cruise, and I actually went snorkeling there. But the day trip I had there was, I guess when we pulled into port, it was just pouring down rain, and so that just kind of makes it a little more drearier. But it's not always like that, and Verona seems to love it. I even went snorkeling in the rain, which, why not? Because you're going to get wet anyway, but it was really beautiful, and I think they have a lot of divers. They have beautiful coral reefs there. A lot of divers. What's going on out there?
Kevin and the beautiful Angel is in the house.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
And they're out in the chocolate bar. Let's see here. We've got our... so again, a lot of people come in and out and all that stuff. Brian and Lou are over in Paris today. They're doing their 20-mile marathon. Let's see here, and good for them, right?
You're getting a lot of miles out of that.
No, we did not. I didn't know there was a fire in the incline area.
Yes.
Mo?
Yes,
Oh,
I
what?
did. I saw that last night, as a matter of fact.
What
so
happened?
there was a brush fire on Lookout Mountain,
Okay.
and it got some of the railroad ties of the incline on fire.
Oh, no.
So they were working on that yesterday. They had to evacuate some houses on Lookout Mountain and the incline, of course.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, as long as it don't burn the cable, we're in good shape. Because it's a cable.
It is a cable. But
Have you been on the incline?
Yeah, but it still has to ride on rails.
I have been in it, the actual carriages or whatever you want to call it, because they were at the bottom down there where the ice cream is and so on,
Yeah.
And so I went in and looked at it.
Oh, you're one of those. You just went to the gift shop, took a picture, and say, hey, we're at the incline.
They weren't running it that day. And they had this gigantic fan. It was so warm that to keep the boxes, or whatever you want to call those things, at least somewhat inhabitable, they had these gigantic fans blowing regular
warm
air
air
through them or into them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really should do
at
that.
the very bottom. But the weather is much different then.
Yeah, you really should do that sometime. I think you'd enjoy the incline. Rock City, all that stuff.
We took Key West Chris and Danny Hoy on the incline. That was back in 2017.
I think that was just Danny Hoy. We took them up to Point Park.
Oh, yeah, we almost killed Chris hiking around.
He's like, I got a heart problem, right? Yeah, well, it's just another mile or two. Come on.
Oh, my.
I'm like, Danny, come on, man.
That happened to me, actually, walking up to the steps at the top of the Notre Dame in Paris.
Oh.
I was with a friend who actually had open heart surgery. We had no idea these stairs spiraled for a freaking half an hour as we were going up.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
Up and up. And I'm thinking, oh, God, Dwayne's not going to make it. Dwayne, this is terrible. It was even pushing me.
Yeah.
And we stepped out into this area at the top to overlook Paris, and it was really fantastic. But
totally
it was a heck of a walk up the spiraling staircase.
Well, that's what we did. We not only did we almost kill him on top of the mountain, then we brought him down here and made him walk across the walking bridge downtown. So he's like, when are we going back to the tiki bar? I'm like,
No.
Won't be long. Yeah, a little sneaking Sally through the alleyway.
with my time. The fact is, I just been caught sneaking in Sally through the alley. Sally was fine, we had a good time. But when it come to the home front, you know I gotta take care of my business there. Yeah, all this running around is all right till it goes interfering with my home.